Hello everyone, it's Kristen. Welcome to my channel. So today I have time, we're in quarantine, so I'm actually going to be doing my own braids. I watched like 10 YouTube videos last night and I'm basically gonna like take tips from each one of them and try to do my own braids because some of them seem really complicated and yeah, I don't really know, but we're just gonna like wing it here and hopefully we get some good results, and if not, I'm not going anywhere, so I'll be fine. But I'm actually nervous / excited to do this because I really want some braids, so let's get started. Alright y'all, so I'm gonna just like split my hair in half and then I'm gonna section each side. Okay guys, so this is where it started to get kind of hard. I had to basically be as precise as possible when separating these sections because I didn't want to look, to put it nicely, a hot mess when my braids were done. So I was just trying to line this up as best as I could. I'm trying to do 4 sections on each side and 4 sections in each section, so that's 16. Wow, this is just too much explaining. But yeah, so 16 sections on each side, and I added rubber bands. I probably wouldn't use rubber bands next time, but rubber bands just help keep the sections nice and tight, especially on your first time doing braids. I think that rubber bands are probably the best option. This took me like, I don't know how many minutes, but it's gonna be a minute on my head. I'm trying to go as straight as possible, but it is pretty hard.
A few moments later.
Alright y'all, I have got this whole side section. It's really hard to see because my hair is so thick. We got sections. Boo. It was really hard for me to do the back. I have no idea what it looks like. But yikes. It feels crazy. Hold on. There's a little part I may have to fix because it feels crazy. So I use this Palmer's Moisture Grow in the scalp of each section just because we don't want no dry scalp. It ain't cute. And then I use these teeny tiny black rubber bands that I got from Walmart. It's like 300 in a pack. So now I'm gonna do the other side and then we'll start braiding finally. Gonna get a little more up close and personal. So I'm on my last little part of sectioning. I've been doing this for like hour and a half now, but it's gonna be worth it when I have them braids. guess I'll show you guys what I do. I don't even know what I'm doing, so we'll see how this turns out. Here's my hair. It doesn't exactly like match that well, but I don't care. I'm gonna do this one first. So I basically took out a section of hair and I separated that section into two and took that subsection and basically made a third section out of it by placing it on top of the already existing section. So now I have 3 sections to do my braids with. So I went ahead and separated my hair into 3 sections like I would for a normal braid, and I braided it down just a couple strands just to get it started before I add the hair into my hair. So right here you can see when I initially try to add the hair in, I'm really struggling. But basically you just have to find the groove of it by putting each strand of fake hair on top of the strand of real hair that you have, and then go ahead and incorporate and braid it in. This is my second try where I actually got it. So I'll show you guys my first braid incorporation. Yay! Alright, y'all, I have one braid. It's long. Alright, let me keep going.
A few moments later.
Okay, guys. I did half. This is probably about 3 hours later. I'm halfway done. Ew. Oh, Jesus. Ew. Ew. Probably the hardest thing is like keep getting a smooth braid, because I don't know if you guys can see, but like some of these look a little bit ratchet, but it's my first time, so I'm gonna live with it. Plus we're in quarantine and I'm not going anywhere, so it's cool. I'm gonna get started on this side. So I found that you can actually, instead of separating it into 3 sections, you can just leave it like this and then incorporate the 2 into 1. It's really hard to explain, but I'm going to try to show you guys what I'm talking about when this one. So this is another way that you can incorporate the hair that I actually found a little bit simpler. So just separate your normal hair into 3 and braid as usual. And then I went ahead and added in the hair just on top of 2 of my braid strands and incorporated it like normal. And I just kind of forgot about that 3rd strand. And then later on, I'm gonna go ahead and incorporate and split it up into 3 further along down the way in my braid. It has been 7 hours of me braiding and I'm finally done. Let me just show you guys what this looks like. They are really long. There's like a process called dipping the ends so that they like stick together, but this is it. I have braids on. Based on the way this whole process went, I probably would not do this again. I would braid again, but I would not do sections this small ever again because this took entirely just too long. Also, next time I don't want to use rubber bands at the roots because it kind of like lifts. It just looks a little funny to me. It like lifts. But aside from that, for the most part, this was like, it was pretty cool. It wasn't that bad. Like, it was a whole experience. But it took me all day and I'm just like, so I'm scared to look at the back. I don't know what the back looks like. I guess I'll show you guys. I'm scared to look at it. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you for tuning in to my video. Bye guys.